I'm now 11 months post-op. Next month I'll be 1 year since I've been under the knife. My surgeon was Dr. Daniel Medalie from Cleveland, Ohio. And so far, I gotta say my chest has been looking great. I really don't regret any of my choices. But let me take you a little walk through how my chest has been doing because I know I missed last month's update, which again, I'm very sorry about that, but there are times where I don't want to make a video simply because of how I've been feeling. I've been feeling lethargic. But anyway, that aside, let me just get right into the chest update. Let me just take off my shirt. I love doing that now. Alright, so this is what my chest looks like now. The scar placement is very ideal. As you can see, my scars have stretched a little, but that's mainly because I've been working out like crazy once I got the okay to start working out again, which was around 8 weeks, although I started a week earlier because staying at home and sitting and doing nothing but watch Netflix has basically driven me batshit insane. So I went a little 1 week earlier than anticipated. Please don't follow my example. I was just really crazy about not staying at home anymore. I've always been someone who likes to go out and like work out. So yeah, just 7 weeks of that was just felt like an eternity. Back to my chest scars. So my scars are a little stretched. As I said, I worked out like crazy and I also put on a lot of muscle mass because I've been working on my diet, which is basically 75% of the results of what makes or breaks your results and how fast you see results. So I've been working out like crazy and I think you can see like the results are showing because back when I first had surgery, I was really flat, like crazy flat. Like I was wide, but I had like no pecs to speak of. And now you can see like I actually have some pectorals. My nips tend to show through my shirt all the time. I don't know why that is. It's like they're permanently erect. But honestly, my nip placement and also the coloring is looking great. Although this one is a little more colored in the nipple than the other one. But that's just going to take time. Whether or not the scars are going to disappear is really just up to patience and everything. But the only thing I've been putting on was coconut oil, which seems to have helped the placement of it. But like I said, it's only not even been a year, so it's going to take a while for them to fully disappear. But I suspect it's just going to look like very light pink scarring later on as time passes. So it's really just a matter of time, and maybe I have to do something more than just coconut oil. As per usual, we're going to see how much my sensation has changed since my last update. So for consistency results, I like to use a Q-tip because if I try to feel my scars, my nips, or anywhere near my chest area with my fingers, I'm going to possibly misinterpret that as sensation that I'm feeling in that body part itself and not exactly something that's actually feeling my fingers. So for accurate purposes, I just use a Q-tip. So let's take a look at what that looks like. Okay, so we're going to start at the top. I've been getting a lot of chest hair since I had surgery. Kind of forms the shape of a heart over here. And we're going to start on the right. Yeah, I have full sensation. It's mostly muscle right now. Let's try the areolae. Yeah, I definitely have sensation around here, and now let's try the nipple. I definitely have full sensation on the nipple, however, it kind of hurts, so I have to be very gentle. It's like I'm hypersensitive. So let's try the scar line. Ow. Actually hurts over here. I don't know if that's because of the deodorant. When I put it on, it hits right near the end of the scar line, and so it kind of is very hypersensitive right here. Ah, it stings. Alright, I definitely have sensation here. It's very dull, and it's like a very dull ache, but it's like fragmented because there's some fragmentation happening across the scar line. I don't know if it's healing really quickly, and that's why it's causing fragments along the line, but yeah, full sensation. It's actually really dull over here. Like, it tickles. Yeah, not dull, it's like it tickles, and it's actually very light now that I look at it. Wow, this is actually starting to disappear. Like this in the beginning of it. Because it actually extends up to here, and you almost cannot see this, so that's pretty good news. Alright, let's try the other one. Areolae of the left. Full sensation. And yeah, it doesn't hurt this side, but yeah, I have a lot more sensation than in the right nip. So let's try the scar line. Doesn't hurt. Don't really feel it that much right here in the end of the scar line where it's going right underneath my armpit. For those who don't know, I did have drains. They were like somewhere in between this little forest of armpit hair that I have. Okay, not much, not much. Kind of hurts over here. I don't know why that is. I have a really small patch of like dark hair like covering this, so it looks darker than it actually is. Alright, let's go right in the middle. Same thing with like in the other scar line, like the beginning of it is starting to get ticklish and it's starting to disappear a little, but this side, it has this section already almost gone and it looks really thin in comparison, so there, my scars are healing quite well. And yeah, that's pretty much my sensation for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I know my videos have been sporadic, but good news is that I'm getting off the overnight shift real soon, so you're going to see a lot more frequent updates from me, as not only just chest updates, but minoxidil updates. I've also restarted that, so if I see any changes, I will definitely put up an update on that, and most likely I'll probably put up a how-to on applying minoxidil and probably the benefits between liquid minoxidil or foam minoxidil, so stay tuned for that. Once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.